Duty Fellas, this is your host Super Poopie, and today we're going to be looking at the replacement of the M9 Beretta from the Marine Corps. That's right, the 6 Sauer P320 and 9mm. This is what's replacing your grandpappy's gun. This is replaced from 1911. Shut the fuck up, boomers.
It's Gen Z, and we're the last letter of the alphabet because we're the last ones to put up with your dumb bullshit.
Shut the fuck up. Let's look at this cool fucking pistol. I haven't shot it yet, but look, half of it is made out of plastic, top slide metal, and like I said, it is a 9mm. 10 round mag, unfortunately, but standard should probably carry 18. Let's get a close look. Yeah, we out here listening to Queen Naija Medicine. What a fucking cuckold. Anyways, howdy doody fellas, this is your host Super Poopie, and today we're going to be looking at my 6 Sauer P320 M18 and 9mm double stack. Fucking awesome. It comes with a goddamn case. As you can see, it's got 2 holes so you can lock that motherfucking thing in case your kid wants to go through it and blow his own fucking brains out because he saw Call of Duty or something. Now, this 6 Sauer comes with a lot of cool stuff. It came with other stuff, but obviously it had personal information on the firearms, and as you know, it shows the serial code, and that shit's basically like a fucking license plate, and you can get hacked, and I don't want people finding out where I live, and then I have no choice but to do a ballistic test for my 6 Sauer on motherfuckers trying to break into my motherfucking place. But anyways, guys, it comes with a patch, it comes with a sticker, so that way you can cover your stupid ammo box and stickers. Maybe you can put it on your laptop, make it look like you're some sort of stupid college student with a room that smells like fucking dirty socks and shit. Absolute degeneracy. I ain't going to college. Go to trade school, motherfuckers. But it also comes with advertisements for 6 Sauer, websites, links, all that kind of good stuff. And it comes with a little Cheeto puff that you put on the top slide through the barrel to avoid having a negligent discharge. Basically, it's a little flag that lets you know there's nothing in the chamber besides this fucking piece of plastic. It's very good for beginners, but other than that, you can get dirt, nasty shit inside there if you got that fucking little Cheeto puff in there, unless you're shooting at an indoor range where it's not going to be dusty, disgusting, or nasty. I don't give a fuck. As you can see, it has like a little light slide lock, just like any other 1911 or M9, anything like that, and it just holds on to it. As you can see, it's a very tiny little nudgy button. That's the only thing that I hate about guns with their light slide locks, is that, you know, a lot of them are very nudgy, very tiny. This, unfortunately, is a California version of the P320, so the only way you can pull the trigger is if a magazine's inserted. So despite having a round in the chamber, having the magazine out, you're not going to be able to shoot a round. So, yeah, I don't know what's the deal with that, but whatever, fuck it. I think my M9 could dry fire without a magazine inserted, so I don't know if that's an up or a down or some sort of a safety system, but it did come with 2 extra magazines, so 3 magazines in total. They all came in little plastic bags, even the gun did, but unfortunately I lost those bags because I did take this gun to the range and fired a couple rounds. As you can see, right under the barrel, to the tip of the Picatinny on the bottom, that is used to put flashlights, lasers, and if you're a fucking horrible satanic worshiper, you can put a foregrip there. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'd probably put a foregrip just to piss some motherfuckers off. But yeah, it's got that little Picatinny, and obviously in the top there's also, you could get dot sights for this very specific pistol, so it's very cool. And of course, just like any other pistol, it is very difficult to take apart. No, not difficult, you just gotta not have little bitch hands. But you know, I like to moisturize, I like to use lotion, you know what I'm saying? Like that way when I'm holding hands with my boys, they ain't gotta deal with the calluses that develop after a while doing pull-ups on nasty ass, rough ass bars, motherfucker. But yes, just like any other pistol, there's a lever that you push down, you remove the little spring at the bottom. It's a lot easier than the M9. However, this one is an absolute big ass pain in the fucking prostate to take, to put back together. As you can see, very easy to take apart, but to put back together, that's when it's an absolute pain in the ass. That's the barrel. Absolute good rifling. You got to keep in mind this pistol just came out, so, well, not just, but like, I want to say somewhere around 2018 it came out. So maybe, you know, obviously this was a shipment from out of state. However, California has been getting a lot of California legal P320s, which, you know, they're not bad. You know, you may hear California, you're like, oh, what the fuck? And that's literally the only difference is that you can't pull the trigger when the magazine is not inserted. So that does kind of suck. But other than that, you also have your 10-round mags. I am assuming that, like, your standard magazine on a P320 is going to carry around 15 rounds, but due to the California situation, I can only go up to 10. It is a double stack, and there are people who use the extendo mags, and it looks like a little square is sticking out of the magazine, and I assume that would probably push it to like around a little over 20 rounds. So that's pretty cool. So, you know, pack this bitch up with hollow points, and you're ready to just fucking destroy, fucking decimate a fucking burglar, and then take a couple pictures, send it to his mom, be like, motherfucker, you fucking raised this, and I took him away from you. Nah, I'm just kidding. But as you can see, I finally got the gun together. Unfortunately, I couldn't find my goddamn dummy round, so by all means, cry harder for all you safety whores. It is good to be a safety whore, but I couldn't find my dummy round, so, you know, I'm just going to go ahead and make sure that the rounds are chambering, because at the end of the day, if this is the first pistol I can grab, I want to make sure that it's going to put rounds at my fucking target. That motherfucker breaking into my house, I will fucking shower him in just a bunch of fucking lead. I will concuss him. I will shoot him point fucking blank. I will destroy him. I will fucking... Anyways, I'm getting a little too motivated. But... you get my point, you know. I couldn't find my dummy rounds. As you can see, my finger was never in the trigger. My gun was always pointed in a safe direction. And, you know, don't fucking trip, man. You know, people will trip for the dumbest fucking thing. They're like, you dry fire your gun. It hurts my ears. I paid money. Did you pay money for this? Shut the fuck up. No one cares about your fucking opinion. But I'm just saying, like, by all means, guys, I'm going to highly recommend that you take care of your guns. I'm going to highly recommend that you maintain your weapons. But at the end of the day, it's your money. If you're the type to just fucking shoot an AK and never wash it, you know. I've seen some videos and pictures of AKs in pretty disgusting condition still functioning. Me personally, I'm going to clean my gun after, like, literally I will fire one single bullet. I will clean the shit out of my gun. But that's just me personally. You do you, man. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna finally fire this fucking pistol. I tell you, I like it. Obviously, at first, my zeroing was not it at all, because, you know, when you're firing a rifle, that damn thing is more accurate than you are. It's definitely more accurate than me in the goddamn urinal. I will fucking piss all over your toilet seats, I tell you. But I'm pretty sure I've made that joke before. Anyways, that being said, a rifle, you shoulder it, you got two arms working on it, and it's just going to be more accurate than you. You're going to barely deal with recoil and anything like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just going to go down range right to where you want. Alright, but with that pistol, all you got is a hand and a fucking wrist to rely on, and a steady trigger finger. Your trigger finger can either pull you to the left if you're too deep in, or if you're too outwards, it's gonna shoot over to the right, you know what I'm saying, at least for a right-handed person. So you gotta, you know, finger bang that motherfucker real good so the rounds can go down range. And if you go too low, obviously you're gonna be pushing the barrel down and shoot too low, and sometimes you even compensate for the recoil, so you gotta watch out for that. So what I personally like to do is aim that motherfucker down the sight, build that fucking castle. I like to build the castle perfectly straight with the Sig Sauer, because my rounds land downrange. But me personally, when it comes to the M9, when I'm building the castle, I like to have the tip a little bit higher, and for some reason my rounds just go on range. I don't know if that's how my M9 is just zeroed, but you know, it makes life work for me just like that. But anyways, back to the Sig Sauer. Like I said, I like to feel that wall, keep aiming steady at the target, and then kind of let the round come out as a surprise. And little by little, over time, you can start shooting faster and putting rounds down range accurately into your target. Okay, because at the end of the day, you know, this is FMJ, or, you know, if you're smart enough to have hollow points, or maybe you're just too fucking poor, you just bought your first gun and all you got is FMJ, next thing you know, motherfuckers breaking into your house, you got to be able to aim accurately, all right? What if a motherfucker pulls a knife on your homie? He's like, show me your butthole, and you got a gun, and you just start spraying and praying, and next thing you know, you kill the burglar and your homie. That's not good. That's not fucking good. So you got to be able to rely on your aiming. And another thing I like about this pistol is that you don't need a fucking dot sight, because the fucking gun, the sights, are glow in the dark. That is so cool. It is so convenient, because I'm telling you, my experience with iron sights in the dark comes from airsoft, which, you know, a lot of you guys are gonna be like, hey, you fucking airsoft, shut the fuck up. At the end of the day, it's the same concept. It's a gun that shoots plastic bullets, and I just couldn't see shit. You're gonna need a dot sight in the dark or something like that. But this one, you got glow in the dark sights, so you're able to build that castle in the dark, and you don't have to guess, and you're just like, well, the barrel's pointing that way, I'm gonna let him have it. As you can see, my targets are getting better. There is a little bit of swaying off to the bottom left, but over time I just adjust that, and it's a matter of just non-stop fucking training. This Sig Sauer is so fucking cool. It never jammed. And of course, collect your brass, guys. You could do arts and crafts with it, and you could do, I don't know, fucking reloading. Eventually I do want to get into reloading. But that being said, it's such a light weapon. It is easy to carry in my trousers, and there's no, this is a hammerless pistol. This is my first hammerless pistol. So there's no hammer that's just fucking jabbing into my gut, and it feels like my liver's just gonna fucking fall out. And this one, you just shove it down your trousers, and it's just gonna stay there. It's just gonna be like, hey buddy, I'm right here, you know what I'm saying? Like, drunk motherfucker gonna flip you off on the freeway, and that motherfucking thing is gonna be like, nah, I'm good, you know? Good. But at the end of the day, motherfucker tries to do some shit, homie's right here in my trousers, right next to my cock. And it has a safety system that you pull up, while the M9, you push the safety up to get it to fire. This one, you push it down. So in order to activate the safety, I have the gun in my hand here. You push up, safety, you ready to fire, push down, just like that. And me personally, like I said, I'm a slut for fucking safety, man. You gotta be safe about it. And like, I'm not trying to have a negligent discharge where that motherfucking thing is sitting on your hip. Next thing you know, you shot one of your nuts. That's why I like to have my shit a little to the side, because, you know, if at that point, I might as well just have it hit my motherfucking arteries at that point, you know? As you can see, my zeroing is still dragging off a little to the left. There's a bit of a compensation for the recoil. But like I said, I've gotten training from professional, you know, from police department homies that I would not name. And then obviously, fucking, you know, being in the military, I also had the pistol call again, being a gate guard. And honestly, like, I was already good with pistol, and then I got training from the Marine Corps, and that honestly just perfected my skills. I became even better at shooting the pistol, and as you can see, look at that motherfucking correction. That guy's fucking dead. My zeroing is better. It's more on point. I'm hitting the orange. I'm remembering my training rather than just blam, 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 which, yeah, the guy's gonna be dead, but it's better to take precise, more accurate shots, you know what I'm saying? Because, yeah, what are the fucking odds? But at the end of the day, I could be in the fucking suburbs. I am ready to take care of a fucking hostage situation, alright? I'm fucking awesome. This 6 hours has been so cool and awesome and enjoyable. Pistol to shoot. Highly recommended. Very, very enjoyable to shoot. Very controllable. Very, like, you're able to recover from the real recoil really quick. And, it's got this little grainy stuff on the grip. It just feels so nice, so beautiful. And it's a really cool looking pistol. I've never owned a tan pistol. Most of my guns are black, so very cool treat, very awesome. I highly recommend it, guys. Buy yourself one. Whether you're in California or not, or you're in the military, try the pistol qual, get the P320, you're gonna have a good time. But anyways, guys, like, subscribe, much love, take care. I'm gonna let you guys enjoy the rest of this footage of me shooting. And who knows, I might rant a little bit about, you know, stuff. But, guys, I'm going to try to get to an outdoor range or see if I could get somewhere where I can shoot outside, where we can take more risque shots, if you know what I mean. And I don't mean wearing less clothing, dressing all fucking skimpy. We don't like sluts in this channel, okay, guys? But like I said, I want to put camera down the range into the danger zone so it could look cool, you know what I'm saying? And you could hear the wisp of the bullets, which would be freaking awesome, which I have done before with a Mozanagan video. So by all means, I want to take those shots more often. And yeah, I just really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I look forward to making more content for y'all. Love y'all. Take care. Bye. Like and subscribe.